Thanks very much, Tony. And as I'm paying all the players, you're limited to one drink each. So I'm keeping an eye on you, as is the finance department. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand here extremely proud tonight. Throughout our 150th year celebrations, several weeks ago, it became overwhelmingly apparent that there is a lot of love, a lot of care, and indeed a great deal of passion for our footy club. So many gathered to celebrate our rich history that night, and the feeling in the room was both inspiring and, of course, heartfelt. It was a night we must never forget. And for those at the club right now, it was a night that should fuel us and drive us for years and years to come, both on the field and off the field. But we mustn't also forget that it's been 20 years since our last premiership. This is something that together we must rectify. The board is committed to driving us back up the ladder and doing whatever is possible and in its power to ensure we have everything we need to be successful once again and achieve our 5th premiership. Under our new coach, Shaw, we've already seen a great turnaround. With his leadership and that of Jack, Robbie, Shawn and Jamie, we've seen a return to the North Melbourne brand and style that we've all come to know and be proud of. Who could forget the brutal way we attacked Collingwood, Richmond, Port Adelaide and Hawthorn? This is what we've established we're capable of, and this is what opposition sides should expect when they come up against us in the future. Reece gets it, he gets the shin boner spirit, and I'm sure, like me, you can't wait to see him really take this team to new heights in the coming years. Congratulations to you, Reece, on your appointment. I'm sure we're on the right track, and I, for one, can't wait for the season to commence. Could you please put your hands together for Reece? And while we pause tonight and reflect, I would also like to take this opportunity to pay tribute to some of those who will leave us and some who have already left us. To Scott Thompson and Sam Wright, you will both leave huge holes, not only out on the field, but also within the 4 walls at Arden Street. You are both fantastic North people, and we are truly sad to see you go. Please put your hands together for Scotty and Sam. We should also acknowledge all of the other players who are leaving. Their time at North might have been brief, but of course we welcome them and we wish them all the very best for the future. To our outgoing CEO, Karl Delina, who unfortunately cannot be here with us tonight, we thank you for your dedication, your leadership, your expertise since you took over in 2013. Karl's time in charge was significant. Together with our executive team, Karl stabilised the club's finances, proceeded to grow the club like never before. We're in the best financial position we've ever been in, and it's a credit to Karl's diligence and hard work. On his watch, we also went from 1 team to 4 teams, most noticeably introducing an AFLW team, and we extended our facility and brought football back to Arden Street. Could you please join me in thanking Karl and Simon for all of their time and dedication at North Melbourne? I'd also like to acknowledge the 10 years that Brad Scott spent with us, along with Cam Joyce and, of course, a number of other coaching staff, particularly Lee Tudor. We thank them also for their service, their hard work, their dedication, and I think it's only right that we acknowledge the contribution that they all made. Could you please? Thank you. But tonight, we write another page into the history books as we announce the 2019 Syd Barker Medal, joining names like Carter, Foote, Aylett, Teasdale, Dench, Larkin, Carey, Harvey, Rawlings, who's back here, and I should, on behalf of the board, welcome Brady back to the family, along with his brother Jade. Welcome, Brady. After a pretty challenging start to the season, I was extremely proud of the way the players banded together and refused to lie down, fighting all the way until the end, even when finals were out of reach. We saw some incredible individual performances along the way. Ben Cunnington was near unstoppable at stoppages, a deserved All-Australian squad member, and showed why he's now one of the game's elite contested ball players. Please. Shawn Higgins went to yet another level, highlighted by his 18 Brownlow votes, a career high, and despite an injury setback, he didn't miss a beat. A true professional. Congratulations, Shawn, on another great season. And more importantly, for re-signing. Well done. Robbie Tarrant was again a rock in defence and was incredibly stiff, in my view, and many other people's view, to miss an All-Australian team. Well done, Robbie. It's a great season. To Todd, he returned to his best and was ranked as one of the top 10 players in the league. Not sure why you ever considered Geelong, Todd, but we're thrilled to have you for the next 3 years and hopefully for many years to come. Well done, Todd. And of course, Benny Brown, who kicked 60 goals for the third consecutive year. Another player very, very stiff to miss the All-Australian team. 64 goals, a career best. Well done, Ben, on a fantastic season. And of course, our skipper, Jack Siebel, just back from the Greek islands, I'm told. He said even he couldn't get a suntan in the Greek islands. Welcome back, Jack, in one piece, but you stood up when we needed you most, whether it was in the midfield or up forward. He simply did and does whatever's needed of him and always shows true leadership. Well done for a great season, Jack. Pleasingly, we also had 4 Rising Star nominations this year, and we've witnessed much to come for the future in the likes of Jai Simpkin, Taron Thomas, Cam Zurhaar, Bailey Scott and Nick Clarkey. What a great young group of players. So we're set for an enthralling vote count, I'm sure. It is a time that we can thank people for great contributions throughout the year. I'd like to particularly say thank you to the families of the players and all of the staff, the wives, the girlfriends, the partners. You lend us your other halves for a long period of time, and I just wanted to say thank you very much and acknowledge the wonderful contribution that you also make to this footy club. Thank you. We should also acknowledge the staff of North Melbourne. They do a wonderful job, led by the real CEO in Ali Anderson, whose birthday it is tomorrow. She asked me not to mention that, but it is, so we can wish her happy birthday tonight. But what a wonderful group of staff we have at North Melbourne. You truly go over and above what is required. To be able to pull this off, given that the other place that we were meant to have it at has sunken into the Docklands Harbour somewhere, is a great testament to your ability. So well done to all the staff members of the footy club. In closing, I'd also like to thank our wonderful sponsors, Mazda, Spirit of Tasmania, Canterbury and PFD Food Services, along with our match committee members, Shin Boners, Jumper Club members, and of course, to all the fans and members in the room, we thank you for your wonderful and ongoing support.